today we learned that how to map performance with which style to apply. That was a great moment for me. I learned this. I'll try to apply this.
Takeaway for me is become enterprise manager soon to rush towards that. There has to be this road I never knew. Now my next goal, I know what to start managing.
So leadership pipeline was an eye opener for you.
Yes, it is. It is.
Very good, Anshul. Hope to see you rise that very soon.
I would think that the examples, what we kind of experience now or what we related, will make each one of them in the call or each one of us rather to think more about each one of them in the team rather, and to build things better right from today, because we have just taken one example now and I see that most of us were right giving the answers. And it makes it easy for them to now look at more examples and each individual specific to go task specific and apply this formula to make it better.
Absolutely, Arjun. Thank you so much.
There can be a mathematical formula for leadership, so that was really cool to know. So the P is equal to A plus M and all that was really cool.
Yeah.
I think now it works for each one of us or each individual, not to look at back to the team for the individual specific also. We'll try to improve the areas to make the formula better for ourselves.
Efficient way of leading and the non-efficient way of leading, there's a map. So that was like a wow moment for me. Like we didn't know like the efficient way and the non-efficient when it turns back to us, right? That's the one.
Red zone of leadership, dominating and all that.
Dominating, yeah, right.
Yeah. Thanks, Arun. Yeah.
For me, I think I felt I'm fortunate. Like I'm just getting into the role maybe, and I think it is a good, training for me so that whatever I have to take it up, I know now things how it has to be done. Yeah, I think I'm in the right training.
Okay, it equips you in advance to lead teams. Great. Okay.
Thank you so much, Anju. It is same with me as well. So yeah, as of now, I'm not leading anyone, but definitely the things, the content which I have learned in this session will definitely help in the future endeavors. Yeah.
I think it also helps you to think from the other's perspective as well, because if you have to make a decision, you might take it immediately based on several factors. But when you have like so many checklists to think about, so you can think of the other perspective as well. So this is like also so many bullet points are there to consider yourself into different roles like S1, S2, S3. So it is really helpful.
Great, Rajendra.
Me, the aha moment was the slide that you shared with efficient and inefficient, right? So just to, because always there is a thin boundary and we overstep, and we also don't see that, when we overstep and when we became and started overusing few of the quadrants, and that was one. And thank you for sharing all those examples. I think those were really helpful to relate what you're trying to show and what you were trying to explain there.
Thank you, Preeti. And please don't go to Anshul and say, I want you to be S1 now. And in the next task, I want you to be S4.
Oh, no, he can't. I think he knows just what we are. So he does that accordingly. And we usually have a lot long discussions.
Joking about it, but it's like, it becomes like a language in the company. Thanks for that.
For me, this performance potential part was really the R1 factor, which I liked it, and it is very helpful for us and stuff. And now one more thing, what I understand is what is the next set of leadership ladder where I should work around and move to the next level of it is what I got a very clear picture on it. And this one is something which I will start applying into the current project where I'm working, because I'm in that same situation now.
Oh, wow.
Very helpful. This helps a lot in the current project where I'm working. It is in the same situation where mix of all type of people I have freshers experience, and the top management is less experienced than me, but they are the stakeholders. Managing from all angles is something which will definitely help me with this situational one.
Wow. If the people under you are more experienced and the people above you are less in age and experience, then what do? You are really in a position to, it needs a lot of skill, but life is skill in action. Different strokes for different folks. That's what we call.
Yeah, what I started applying, but yeah, now I understood the right path to apply and the right formulas to use to apply those things.
Really.
Yeah. One more thing what I would like to say is like you're a good presenter.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
So we have seen what leaders do, right? Or how do they get the work done by the team. But then what we saw today is what happens when you overdo it, right? So that is what I personally learned, and how to avoid it so that nobody complains. So that is one thing which I personally